Hey everyone, it's Doug, and today I'm reviewing our 8-day family cruise to Mexico aboard the Carnival Panorama. We traveled with friends, visited Cabo, La Paz, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta, and had some amazing and a few not so amazing experiences. So let's jump right in. Day 1, Long Beach pre-cruise night. We flew into Long Beach and stayed overnight at the Residence Inn, just a mile from the terminal. The hotel was a bit pricey, and another option would have been to stay at the Queen Mary, which is right next door to the cruise terminal. One positive was at the Residence Inn we were able to walk to dinner at P.F. Chang's, and while a lot of the shops in the area closed early, we had fun riding Lime scooters back to the hotel. The kids loved it, though honestly it probably cost as much as an Uber. Day 2, Embarkation Day. Boarding day had a few hiccups. We booked faster to the fun passes, thinking we'd get on early and get our bags faster, but it didn't really make a meaningful difference, especially since some in our group boarded earlier just by registering sooner. I would say the key is to make sure you sign up for your cruise boarding time as soon as it opens up 7 days prior to embarkation. That said, one other option is to board late in the day since you aren't able to access your stateroom, and the dining hall and pool deck area was jam-packed. Once aboard, the kids loved the water slides and splash pad, though the main pool was chilly. Dinner the first night was casual, perfect for our matching family cruise shirts. The dining staff was awesome, quickly getting the kids' meals going and even performing tableside magic. That night we dropped the kids at Club Ocean, checked out the piano bar, and picked them up before 10 to avoid the longer line. Day 3, Sea Day. We started with a packed gym, then settled into lounge mode while the kids went to Club Ocean. We played some ping pong and foosball, then hit the specialty food spots at lunch. Pro tip: look for the shorter taco and burger lines. There are 2 lines on the Panorama ship. A live ice sculpture show on deck was a cool surprise. Literally. That night was formal night and we did family pictures. Advice: if you have a big group, make sure the backdrop will still work for it. A couple of our big group photos you can see outside the backdrop and it looks a little tacky. We ended the night at the Limelight Lounge for a comedy show. Great energy. Depending on how well known the comedian is, this can fill up fast, or you could walk in right before the show starts and still get seats. Day 4, Cabo San Lucas. Cabo was the only time faster to the fun felt like a win. We got off quickly via water shuttle. Our excursion was canceled due to the weather changing our itinerary, so we shopped and explored. Expect to be approached for boat rides, souvenirs, and photos with iguanas. We did everything but the boat ride, held the iguana and tipped $10, shopped at the Marina Mall, and got the girls' hair braided. Lunch back on the ship was at the pasta bar. No upcharge at lunch and a hit with the kids. Day 5, La Paz. We stayed on board in La Paz. The shopping is 30 minutes away from the port, and there is a $10 charge per person for a shuttle, so we used the quieter ship to enjoy the water slides and splash pad with no crowds. Moana 2 was playing on the pool deck, and grabbing lunch while the kids watched from shaded booths was surprisingly relaxing. That evening's comedy show was okay, not as strong as the earlier one, and the karaoke contest afterward was, let's say, less than spectacular. Only 10 people got picked out of a big crowd, so luck plays a big role. Day 6, Mazatlan. Mazatlan required a short trolley ride from the ship through the industrial port. From there, we caught a $15 cab to Aqua Sports Marina for a scuba trip. Visibility was poor from a recent storm, but our dive guide Tiny still helped us spot pufferfish, a stingray, and even an eel. Post-dive, they rinsed our gear and grabbed us a cab back. Smooth experience overall. Day 7, Puerto Vallarta. This was the easiest port for shopping. A flea market and indoor mall were right at the terminal. Barter hard, offer half, and aim to settle around 75% of the asking price. Our excursion was with Vallarta Adventures for a dolphin swim, and it was a highlight. 2 dolphins, 2 trainers, and a small group made it feel personal. We hugged, danced, and swam with the dolphins, then had lunch before boating back to the ship. Day 8 and 9, Sea Days, plus. Final thoughts. A couple of reflections. Don't bother buying bottled water, just bring a refillable bottle. Skip the soda package unless your kids drink a ton of soda. Lemonade was also free anytime throughout the day. Specialty restaurants are free at lunch and often empty on port days. Go then. Picture packages are pricey. We prepaid for 14 photos with a canvas print, but narrowing it down was tough. Definitely pre-buy the package. The iris art, close-up images of your eye, was a unique, worthwhile splurge. Day 10. Disembarkation. Disembarking was smooth. Looking back, faster to the fun didn't justify the cost, except in Cabo. Midship cabins on decks 6 through 8 were ideal since most activities happen on decks 5 and 10. The drink package was worth it for me. It covered coffee, smoothies, and kid-friendly drinks in addition to alcohol. Overall, the Carnival Panorama delivered a fun, family-friendly experience with lots to do both on board and ashore. We learned a lot and made even more memories. Let me know in the comments if you've sailed the Panorama or if you have questions before booking your next cruise.